Most people think going to the gym is only about building bigger muscles. It isn't. It's about becoming someone who keeps promises to himself. If you're a beginner, don't worry about lifting heavy. Just go 3 times a week and focus on basic movements like squats, push-ups, rows, and presses. If you don't have access to a gym, start calisthenics. Learn push-ups, bodyweight squats, pull-ups, and dips. Track your progress every week and aim to do 1 more rep than last time. As your body gets stronger, something else changes too. Your posture improves, you move with more confidence, and people naturally see you as healthier and more disciplined. That's because of the halo effect. When people notice one positive trait, they often assume you have many others. If you want more energy, don't wait until you feel motivated. Move first. Start by running for 20 minutes 2 or 3 times a week. If running feels boring, join a sport like football, badminton, basketball, or swimming. The goal isn't becoming an athlete. It's teaching your body to stay calm even when it's tired. Over time, you'll notice something interesting. Stress affects you less. You recover from setbacks faster. You become more energetic. And people naturally enjoy being around energetic people. One of the biggest misconceptions about martial arts is that they make people aggressive. In reality, they usually do the opposite. Choose a discipline like boxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or Judo and train consistently. At first, you'll learn basic techniques, but after a few months, the real lesson isn't fighting. It's emotional control. You stop feeling the need to prove yourself because you already know what you're capable of. That's why many martial artists have a quiet confidence that people immediately respect. A lot of men think grooming means buying expensive skincare products or following every trend they see online. It doesn't. Good grooming is simply about looking clean, healthy, and intentional. Start with the basics. Find a haircut that suits your face shape instead of copying your favorite celebrity. Wash your face every morning and night with a gentle cleanser, moisturize daily, and wear sunscreen before you leave the house. Keep your beard neatly trimmed, or shave it clean if patchy facial hair doesn't suit you. Trim your nails, brush and floss your teeth, and wear clothes that actually fit your body. None of this is complicated, but very few people stay consistent with it, and that's why it stands out. When you take care of yourself, people naturally assume you're disciplined enough to take care of other parts of your life too. Most people see cooking as a chore, but it's actually one of the easiest ways to become healthier, save money, and become more independent. You don't need to become a chef. Start by learning 5 simple meals that are high in protein and easy to make. Things like grilled chicken with rice, scrambled eggs, oatmeal, pasta with vegetables, or stir-fried chicken. Once you're comfortable, start meal prepping for 2 or 3 days at a time. Cooking teaches patience and planning, because good meals don't happen by accident. More importantly, it means you're no longer relying on fast food every time you're hungry. That level of independence is surprisingly attractive because it shows you're capable of taking care of yourself. Travel isn't valuable because of the photos you post online. It's valuable because it forces you to solve problems you've never faced before. You don't have to fly across the world to start. Visit a nearby city you've never been to. Plan the trip yourself. Figure out the transportation, explore new places, and talk to new people. As you travel more, you'll learn how to adapt when things don't go according to plan. That's the real lesson. You become comfortable with uncertainty instead of panicking. You experience different cultures, different perspectives, and different ways of living. Those experiences make you a far more interesting person because you have real stories to tell, not just opinions you've read online. Have you ever met someone who always knows exactly what to say? Chances are they didn't learn that from social media. They learned it by reading. Don't try to read 50 books a year. Start with just 10 pages every night before bed. Pick books that improve your thinking, like psychology, communication, biographies, or personal development. Highlight useful ideas and try applying one lesson before moving to the next book. One of the biggest fears people have is speaking in front of others. That's exactly why learning it gives you such a huge advantage. Start small. Record yourself talking about any topic for 1 minute every day. Listen to the recording and notice where you speak too fast or use too many filler words like and Once you're comfortable, volunteer to speak during meetings, presentations, or join a public speaking club. The goal isn't to sound perfect, it's to communicate clearly. The better you become at expressing your thoughts, the more confident you appear. People naturally trust those who speak with clarity because confidence is something they can hear, not just see. Most men keep every problem inside until the pressure becomes too much. Journaling gives those thoughts somewhere to go. You don't need a fancy notebook. Every night, spend 5 minutes writing 3 things: what happened today, what went well, and what you could improve tomorrow. If something is bothering you, write about why instead of carrying it around all day. This simple habit helps you notice patterns in your behavior. You become less reactive because you've already processed your emotions before they explode. That kind of emotional stability is attractive because people feel safe around someone who stays calm under pressure. Most people are afraid of being judged online. That's exactly why creating content is such a powerful hobby. Choose one platform: YouTube, Instagram, or even a blog. Pick a topic you genuinely enjoy and post consistently, even if nobody watches at first. Don't focus on views. Focus on improving one thing with every piece of content, whether it's your storytelling, editing, or communication. Over time, you become more comfortable sharing your ideas. You stop seeking approval and start providing value. Those communication skills don't just help online. They make you more confident in interviews, conversations, and almost every career. Most people rush through life without really paying attention to what's around them. Photography teaches you to slow down and notice details. Start with the phone already in your pocket. Learn simple concepts like lighting, composition, and the rule of thirds. Challenge yourself to take one interesting photo every day instead of hundreds of random ones. As your eye improves, you'll start noticing beauty in everyday moments. You'll also develop a better understanding of colors, style, and aesthetics. That attention to detail naturally carries over into how you dress, decorate your space, and present yourself. A lot of people think networking means collecting business cards or adding strangers on LinkedIn. Real networking is much simpler than that. Start by becoming genuinely interested in people. Ask questions, listen carefully, remember their names, and follow up after conversations. Offer help whenever you can without expecting something in return. Over time, those small interactions become real relationships. People don't open doors because you asked them to. They do it because they trust you. The stronger your relationships become, the more opportunities naturally come your way. That's why networking isn't about using people. It's about becoming someone people enjoy having around. The truth is, none of these hobbies make you attractive overnight. They don't change your face. They change your habits. And your habits slowly change your confidence, your discipline, your mindset, and the way you carry yourself. That's what people actually notice. So don't try to master all 12 this week. Pick one. Stay consistent for the next 30 days, then move on to the next. Because attraction isn't built by chasing attention. It's built by becoming someone worth paying attention to. And if you do that long enough, looking attractive becomes a side effect of living an attractive life. YouTube tells me that most people who watch my videos aren't subscribed yet. So if you're enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel to reach wider audience. And don't worry, I've got a lot more videos like this coming your way.